What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to show you this Pitaya that I pulled off my cactus out in the greenhouse. If you remember earlier, I did a video on the flower probably about 2 months ago. I'm going to have to go back and look at the date on it because I don't remember exactly when it was. But I wanted to show you the fruit on this one. This is the red one with the white middle. Like I said, it's been, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 weeks since this thing bloomed, and the time between fruiting or flowering and fruiting, the fruit getting ripe, is approximately 40 to 50 days. So I went out and picked this off today, and I gotta tell you guys, this thing is so sweet. It's got the texture of a cantaloupe to it, a really soft cantaloupe. The seeds really, you can't even really tell that they're in there. But this thing is really sweet. We bought one from I think it was like an international grocery store a couple months ago, and it wasn't anything like this. It wasn't sweet at all. It was more like a bitter, a hard. It tasted like it was hard and was bitter. But that's usually how it goes with store-bought stuff. A lot of times they'll pick the fruit before they ripen, and from what I understand with pitayas or dragon fruits, you cannot pick them before they're ripened, because once you pick them, they will not ripen anymore. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been reading online on Google. But yeah, we picked it today. We ate it. This thing is amazingly sweet. It's nothing like the one we bought from the store. But if you all want to try growing this, I mean, they're really easy to grow. It'll need something to climb onto, or something to at least cling to, because they are a vining cactus. So they do need support of some sort, and a pot large enough that it's not going to just tip over in the wind, or if you run into it or bump into it. It's somewhat a pot with a wide bottom, like a 20-inch, well, 18 to 20-inch pot. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see that one, because this thing is really sweet, and it surprised me because after eating that one that we bought from the international grocery store, it was like $4 or $5 just for that one fruit. I couldn't believe the difference in the taste in them. So if you guys want to give it a try, grow it. It does take a few years before it fruits, at least 3 years. I didn't do anything special to it this year. I didn't fertilize it, didn't bring it out of the greenhouse, which I normally do. I normally bring it outside and sit out in the front yard so it gets full sun all day. But I didn't do that this year, so I'm not really sure what made it bloom. No fertilizer at all, of any kind. I just watered it. They like to stay moist, so I watered it whenever it dried out, and that was it. But I have something else I want to show you. Speaking of the pitaya flower, dragon fruit bloom, which when I upload this video, I'll put the link to that video too, so you guys can watch that one. We came home tonight. I noticed that this thing had a bud on it when I brought it in. This is Epiphyllum oxypetalum. I've had this one for about 3 years, I believe, 4 years maybe. Paid $20 for it. It's a huge plant in this little 14-inch pot. I wanted to show you guys the flower on it. And it only had one flower this year, just that one. And I gotta quit looking at the screen. But yeah, I mean, it smells really good here in the kitchen. Epiphyllum oxypetalum is fragrant. Epiphyllum strictum, which is often called Epiphyllum hookeri, is 10 times more fragrant than oxypetalum. So if you like plants that are fragrant, you definitely want to get Epiphyllum oxypetalum and Epiphyllum strictum. But I wanted to show you the flower on this one. It did open tonight, and it is right down here. It only has one bud. It's the only flower I've seen on it this year. It may produce another one here and there, but with it being inside, they'll probably just end up falling off. Oh, it smells so good. These things are beautiful when they bloom. Absolutely beautiful. And they're easy to start from leaf cuttings too. You just break off a leaf and pop it in some dirt. I wanted to show you something else. I had a really tall Dracaena downstairs, and I wanted to cut it back and start a whole new plant. This is Dracaena marginata, and look what happens. You put it in water, and that sucker starts growing roots. All of those are root buds. I just got it here in a jug of water. And it produces all these little nodes when they're turning into roots later on. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this one because not too many people get the opportunity of seeing this thing bloom. They're not nearly as big as the dragonfruit flower, which those are about 12 to 14 inches across. These get about 6 to 8 inches across, and these smell 10 times better than the dragonfruit flower does. At least the one I had on mine. You can tell how big the plant is there. Get out of the way here. It's probably about 5 feet across and 4 feet high. And then over here, have a snake plant, cylindrical sansevieria. Got at Lowe's a while back. Here's another epiphyllum. This is called the fishtail cactus. Epiphyllum something or another. And then my peace lilies. I wanted to show you that flower and then the dragon fruit. I still can't get over how sweet that is because the first one I ever ate was really dull. But anyway, that's that. If I want to put a link to that other video where the flower bloomed on my dragon fruit plant, you might want to watch it after you watch this one or before you watch this one, whichever. If you want one of these and you can't find one, all you got to do is go to Lowe's or go to Walmart or Home Depot or one of those big box stores that sells the little cactuses in the 4-inch pots with the orange, the pink, the yellow, and the brown balls on top of a green stem. That green stem is grafted to is a Halosirius, which is a dragon fruit. If you want one, that's the best way to get one. You can get one for like $3 or $4. You just plop. You can keep the ball, the colored ball, which is a type of gymnocalcium. You can keep it on the cactus if you want to. But if you want to branch out and start a whole new plant, you want to pull that ball off and just toss it, because it's not going to grow its own roots. It can't produce its own chlorophyll. But anyway, that's a couple of ideas. If you want to obtain a plant, that's a couple of ideas you can do. Or you can just go on eBay or some plant site online and buy a dragon fruit. You can buy seeds. Seeds will take forever to bloom, 6 to 7 years. Plants, what you want to get, preferably, because you can root any part of the plant. This thing it'll grow roots out the side of the stems and try to attach to anything. But I'm getting tired here. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But if you have any questions or comments, just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer anything you have questions about. So, see you guys later.